God says, "You are the spark for a generation. I have set tinder in the fields of weary hearts, and I have hidden flint in your story." When obedience strikes, ignition will happen. Not a spectacle for headlines, but a steady light for households and halls of decision. I am not recruiting you to perform. I am commissioning you to kindle. Your life will teach many how to hold fire without burning out, how to carry zeal without cruelty, how to glow with holiness in unholy rooms. Do not underestimate the radius of one faithful spark in my hand. Sparks start corridors of sunrise. I speak to the shame that keeps your hands in your pockets. Come out of the corners where failure rehearses its script. I am not counting your missteps to build a case against you. I am counting them to measure how much grace I will turn into guidance. Take your hands out. Touch the match of truth to the wick of courage. You will see small flames catch on simple obediences. The apology you owed, the email you avoided, the study you postponed, the neighbor you ignored. I bless these first lights to become lamps for many feet. I am cleansing your vocabulary. You will exchange the phrases of resignation for the language of responsibility. You will stop baptizing passivity and calling it patience. You will stop baptizing fear and calling it wisdom. I give you words that build, not blur. Words that frame futures, not fuel gossip. Words that act like scaffolding, not smoke. Your sentences will become safe ladders for the timid and clear signs for the confused. A generation famished for meaning will learn to eat from the table of your truthfulness. I redeem your memory. Do not curate a museum of regret and call it humility. Remember rightly so you can repent thoroughly and rebuild confidently. Your past will not be a haunted house. It will be a library. You will check out volumes of wisdom and loan them freely. Others will read your margins and find maps in them. I will teach you to narrate your story without glamorizing sin and without minimizing redemption. Your testimony will be a syllabus for apprentices hungry to be whole. I sanctify your imagination. You will prototype kindness like engineers prototype bridges. You will score courage like composers score films. You will draft policies that protect widows and immigrants, design workflows that reward honesty, and create classrooms where curiosity outlives metrics. You will preach in spreadsheets and sing in schedules. This is how sparks become structures. Beauty serving truth, truth serving love, love serving people in repeatable ways. I set the cadence of your days. Morning, tune to my word until the fog lifts. Midday, labor with honest hands, refusing theater. Evening, gratitude and gentle review. Sabbath, oxygen for the embers. No engines, just breath and blessing. Practice small refusals that guard great yeses. Refuse doom scroll, refuse rumor loops, refuse comparisons algorithms. Practice small devotions that guard great callings. Scriptures rehearsed aloud, confessions made quickly, counsel invited early. Sparks last longer when rhythms are righteous. I deliver you from the marketplace of applause. You will not merchandise wonder or auction intimacy. The witness you carry will not be packaged for trends. Measure reached by restoration. Friendships reconciled. Budgets told the truth. Systems reformed for the least. Households warmed by steady love. Count these as success. A generation does not need your brand. It needs your blessing. Hold the flame low enough for children and high enough for elders to see. I recalibrate your relationship with power. You will host it, not hoard it. You will decentralize credit, elevate the quiet competent, protect the inexperienced from premature spotlights, and build ladders where gates once stood. Authority under. My hand becomes shelter for the vulnerable and propulsion for the mission. Your influence will be a porch light, not a police light. It will invite rather than intimidate. I teach you conflict without combustion. The spark I give you is not a fuse for explosions, but a pilot light for transformation. You will confront without caricature and correct without contempt. Your words will cut like a surgeon, not slash like a brawler. You will bless your critics by refusing the ease of mockery. Time will vindicate what love verifies. Keep your hands clean and your tone clear. A generation will trust truth when it hears it spoken without venom. I anoint your ordinary. The kitchen table will be a pulpit for patience, the commute, a corridor for intercession, the spreadsheet, a canvas for integrity, the staff meeting, a classroom for candor. Sparks travel through small consistencies. Do not despise chores that stabilize souls. Do not despise routines that give courage room to grow. A movement that cannot live at home cannot last in public. Build a domestic liturgy. Bless, ask, listen, laugh, rest. I put tools in your hands, a plumb line for integrity, a compass for calling, a level for balance, a ledger for accountability, a lamp for revelation, a spade for service. Keep them oiled with gratitude and sharpened with study. Pass them to apprentices as fast as you learn to use them. Hoarded expertise is a wet blanket. Shared skill is a spark accelerator. Train builders, not fans. Form teams, not crowds. Multiply competence until excellence becomes ordinary. Pause for a gentle moment. If this message is strengthening you, please leave a thoughtful comment, share it with someone who needs courage today, and subscribe so you won't miss upcoming words. Now, let's continue. Now receive strategy for generational ignition. Start with names, not numbers. Learn birthdays, learn burdens, learn backgrounds. Eat slow meals and ask precise questions. Build rituals of encouragement that outlive moods. Draft a rule of life for your crew. We tell the truth, we keep short accounts, we rest weekly, we give first, we learn always, we carry one another without codependency. Put it on paper. Review it aloud. These humble rails let sparks travel safely. I rebuke the tyranny of hurry. Hurry makes sparks skitter and die. I train you in the pace of peace. You will move with measured joy, not jittered frenzy. You will say no without apology and yes without resentment. You will schedule deep work and keep promises to sleep. You will trade urgency theatre for usefulness. When storms assemble, you will shelter others without selling panic. Your steadiness will be news in anxious neighbourhoods. I bless your finances with honesty and honour. Tell the truth on paper. Pay people promptly. Save with purpose. Give with cheer. Invest in people and processes that multiply genuine good. Refuse the glitter of shortcuts and the fog of scarcity. Money will stop narrating your identity. Mission will. Provision will become a river serving the work, not a throne ruling it. Audits will sing your integrity louder than advertisements ever could. I gather companions around you, elders with slow fire, peers with loyal candor, youth with fearless hunger. Let confession travel fast in this company and gossip die young. Seat wisdom at the head table and invite questions to stand at the microphone. Make meetings feel like courage and smell like accountability. This is how sparks learn choreography and become a steady glow across time. I strengthen you for resistance. When you light lamps in rooms that profit from darkness, mockery will visit. Bless and continue. When bait invites you to jewels of distraction, decline. When slander demands you spend your life proving innocence, keep building. Results will preach sermons you never need to deliver. Keep your conscience warm and your hands clean. I am your defender while you stay your course. I upgrade your prayers from vague to surgical. Pray names, not only nations. Pray patterns, not only problems. Pray timelines, not only topics. Ask me for the right doors in the right month, with the right partners, for the right reasons. Ask for stamina, for long obedience, for tenderness that survives conflict, for humor that relieves pressure without trivializing pain. Prayer is not the sound check before the concert. It is the music that changes the room. I anoint your creativity for systems and songs. Write policies that lean toward the small and the overlooked. Paint hope that can live in hospitals and hallways. Compose laments that hold grief without dissolving courage. Code with conscience. Architect for dignity. Teach for curiosity. Pastor for presence more than platform. Parent with blessing on your breath. Sparks ride these rails into decades. I restore your name where shame vandalized it. Not reckless, but refined. Not disqualified, but discipled. Not forgotten, but sent. Wear this name into rooms where you once hid. Lift your chin without swagger. Soften your jaw without surrender. Speak less to impress and more to instruct. Let your presence make other people remember their names too. Therefore, walk the streets of your calling with a lantern steadied by love. Greet cynicism with patient evidence. Greet despair with ordinary faithfulness. Greet confusion with clear sentences. Greet loneliness with chairs and soup. Teach apprentices to tend small fires first, then to steward larger ones without spectacle. If 1,000 lamps are lit because you lit 10, rejoice. If a city warms because a neighborhood glowed, rejoice. If a generation sings because a few learned harmony, rejoice.